Hey guys, Jim from Import Image Racing and welcome back to the channel. On this week's video, we welcome the Tomei Type D full titanium twin exit exhaust for the 2015 to 21 Subaru WRX and STI. Let's do this. The wait is finally over. Tomei has finally blessed us with the dual exit version for the already wildly popular Type R single exit titanium exhaust. So most of the things you've already grown to love about the Tomei exhaust system are here. The full titanium construction, including the straight-through muffler, the 3.2-inch resonated mid and Y pipe, plus all of the hardware, gaskets, stickers, and even badging. The main difference is being the two mufflers that now occupy both cutouts on the vehicle. These mufflers consist of a 4.5-inch burnt tip. Plus, the primary muffler inlets are both 3.2 inches in diameter, which means the Y pipe doesn't neck down in sizing after splitting into the two sections. All of our fitment and sound clips today will be brought to you by my 2021 FA-equipped WRX. And with the exception of the Tomei, no other exhaust modifications are currently on this vehicle. Keep in mind, this exhaust system also fits the STI with slightly different results due to the EJ25 engine. While this isn't an installation video, we will be covering all notable fitments, but for our focus today, we're more interested in the sound and the overall looks. So let's get going. Okay guys, well the Type D is on the car, and I'll tell you what, there wasn't a whole lot to discuss there. I mean, with the combination of 2-bolt flange up top and all of the slip fits in the back, you can pretty much put this thing almost anywhere you want it, and the fit is great. One thing I was concerned about with the 3.2-inch diameter that the main pipe and R2Y pipes have, if there was going to be any sort of like additional fitment problems, because we just have a little bit bigger diameter pipe under the car, and quite frankly, nothing. It gets a little bit close to our heat shield up where the cat section is, but we still clear it, and I don't think even with a little bit of shaking in the exhaust that we're going to make any contact. But at the end of the day, this thing fits good. I mean, take a look at that bad boy. Now we got two of them. Yeah, that's what I'm about. Taking a little bit closer look, this is the heat shield that I was talking about. I know it kind of looks close there, and that's because it is, but I can promise you, if I were to shine a light up there, it does not touch that shield. But because it's 2-bolted here, I don't think we're going to have much of a problem with this thing shaking around, since our J-pipe is locked down and we have this nice hanger at the back there. And as far as setting the exhaust system, if you just line the flange up, bolt it down, fits pretty good. If you slide your secondary Y pipe on here and keep the hanger nice and level, that pretty much puts our mufflers almost exactly where we need to be, with a little bit of movement from our slip fit there, so we can get it a little bit further away or closer to the bumper, however you want to do it. But for me, I feel like that's a pretty decent gap there. It's not too much, not too little. The exhaust will shake around a little bit, and I don't want to burn my, finishers here, so I have a little bit of a gap. Plus, this thing just looks fresh. You want to see that burnt titanium all the way around. This is a good look. With the exhaust system completely on the car, we're going to go ahead and put this thing all the way to the ground and give it a nice cold start. Check it out. right, we're outside the building and let's talk about my initial thoughts. Right off the bat, this exhaust system is substantially quieter than the Noble titanium single exit that I took off the car. Now that's kind of to be expected. We've got 2 times the mufflers plus a titanium resonator in that mid pipe, which my Noble didn't have. That's definitely something to consider when purchasing the Type D. I mean, this thing is definitely quieter on cold start, quieter at idle. In fact, you know, the car's down onto operating temperature now and it's barely audible unless you get like right behind the car. Listen. There I can hear it. But quite frankly, if I come around to like the side of the car, I can almost hear the tick of the injectors more than I can the exhaust system of the car. Now, maybe that's what you're going for. Once we start opening this thing up, I bet you it's gonna sound like those awesome Subarus you know and love, but it's not gonna be kind of tearing up your passengers, or, you know, if you've got a kid in the back seat, he's gonna be crying about all that drone and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe you live in a neighborhood where, you know, that annoying cold start is really gonna piss everybody off and get a lot of fist shakers your way.
Boy, you lousy Springfielder, you shake harder, boy!
Either way, this thing still looks great. I think it's an awesome exhaust system. Let's get behind the wheel and start seeing what it sounds like inside the cabin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I definitely want to take a dB reading just sitting here at idle because, I mean, it's almost nothing. Quiet is an understatement. I mean, this exhaust system, it's barely there. Maybe that's what you're looking for though. Maybe you like the look of the titanium and the burnt tips, but you don't like all of that raspy noise that comes out of the back. If you want that hot boy look, but without that hot boy sound, then this Tomei Type D might just be for you. So quiet, in fact, we're gonna take an interior dB level at highway speed. Are we ready? Here we go. Yeah, it's 72.6. I would say that's pretty quiet. So what did you guys think of that? I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if it's just me getting older, but man, I kind of like not hearing a whole bunch of that race car stuff while I'm just driving around. I know I like being the loudest guy with all the power and all that cool stuff, but it was a whole different experience driving around and not making a whole bunch of noise. I could talk to you guys on the camera uninterrupted. I didn't feel like, it droned literally at all, which makes sense since we got 2 mufflers and a resonator. So I would say this thing's a win if you're looking for a great quality, lightweight exhaust that doesn't make the passengers mad or your neighbors mad or anything like that. I really enjoyed myself driving this thing around. I'm not sure I might keep this bad boy on here. They're gonna have a hard time getting me to give it back. I mean, that's just the way it is. Tomei for the win. This was a great exhaust, a great experience. But that is just my opinion. What do you guys like? Do you prefer the single JDM style exit? I really did, until today. And now I really kind of like that it filled up both exits on the back, and it was a quiet exhaust, and it's a good quality piece. At the end of the day, it's all preference. As long as you buy a quality exhaust system, how loud it's gonna be or how much you want to annoy your neighbors is totally up to you. But I'm kind of liking the quiet thing, at least for now, at least for the daily, I want to do race car stuff. I definitely want it loud. So drop a comment below. Let me know, do you prefer the Type R single exit loud JDM stuff, or is the Type D something you would be interested in? Thanks again for taking a look at the Type D full titanium dual exit exhaust from Tomei. Is this something you'd put on your car? Let me know in the comments below. So for thousands of parts just like this, plus tons more, be sure to hit up importimageracing.com for all the best deals on the web and in the world, and we'll catch you on the next one.